Welcome into Steelers Latest, your daily spot for all news and information about your Pittsburgh Steelers. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content to stay up to date with everything Steelers. But let's get rolling as the chance has now presented itself. The opportunity has only gotten better as Terry McLaurin has officially requested a trade from the Washington Commanders. This is the Steelers' chance to really get that established number two. I mean, this would dip the Steelers to number one wide receivers with DK and Terry McLaurin out there. They both give you something different also. DK, once again, the athletic freak of nature who's going to go up above everyone and reel it in, make the tough contested catches, where Terry McLaurin can be more of your route technician who can create space, just get open, and be your reliable guy whenever DK's locked up. So that I mean Omar said more than likely we're not gonna get many more moves. Don't look for any more moves. Then the next day he went out and signed Chuck Clark at another questionable position at free safety. So with questions around wide receiver two, why not go out there and trade for Terry McLaurin? We got 12 picks in next year's draft. We got three third rounders, two fourth rounders, two fifth rounders, two sixth rounders. You could literally give up a pick in all those rounds, and we'd still have another pick in those rounds. So, all I'm saying, a three and a four might be able to get the deal done. So, I'm just saying, go out there, make a few calls. We got the flexibility in next year's draft capable where I'm willing to give up one or two picks if we have to. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comment section what you think. I think adding Terry McLaurin, that's a wide receiver you could have here. Or, I mean, you could lock him up for as long as you lock DK up and have them two side by side for the next 3 years. So that would be exciting, but don't really look for it because Omar Khan did say that we're really not. He's solid with the roster, and we're not making too many more big additions. But that was before Terry asked for the trade. Let's move on to another wide receiver, as we've had an undrafted free agent wide receiver, Rock Taylor, shockingly be a standout since the pads have gone on at training camp. The first week, really didn't hear much of Rock Taylor, didn't see much of him, wasn't really a factor out there. Since the pads have been put on, though, Rock Taylor has been explosive out on the field. What you really like to see is him and Will Howard looking up on the practice field consistently over the past couple days. So that's always nice to see your young talent get solid reps together and already form kind of the connection. I mean, Rock Taylor, once again, don't be surprised when Steelers find a way to just develop a late round or an undrafted wide receiver because the Steelers will always have good wide receivers. That's something we just do. It's something's in the water because we create the best wide receivers. And if he somehow finds a way to make this 53-man roster, and so far, since the pads have gone on. He's been really impressive. The coaches are impressed by him. So if he continues in that trajectory, could make the team. And then in future years, you see the development from just being sitting behind veteran players for a couple years. The Steelers will develop him at wide receiver. The Steelers always develop wide receivers. We always got depth at wide receiver. It's just something the Steelers do. It's a part of the Steeler way, it feels like. So I'm excited to see how Rock Taylor performs in the preseason games coming up to see if he can earn that 53-man roster spot. Let's move on to some injury updates, though, as three defensive linemen for the Steelers went down with knee injuries. Dean Lowry, Jacob Slade, and Aziz Adomawu. Hate to see it. Hopefully, none of these three injuries are too serious. Of course, in training camp, all injuries are going to be under the microscope right now. How severe is it going to be? Is it going to be that impactful for the team or for the player in general? Because a lot of these players are still competing for roster spots, so going down hurts your chances of making the team. So hopefully, we can wish these guys a speedy recovery and they make it back fast. onto the practice field. And someone who is returning to the practice field, Isaac Samalu, our guard, huge to have him back. Him and Broderick Jones need to form that chemistry on the left side of the line. It is nice having probably our biggest struggle bus offensive lineman in Broderick Jones next to our most veteran player on the offensive line in Isaac Samalu. So hopefully he helps with the improvement in Broderick Jones and can give him a little bit extra support. I mean, he's not really going to be able to give him too much support on edge rush because they're going to be coming around the edge. So hopefully he can just the chemistry can form in the run game, and hopefully that helps with the confidence with Broderick Jones in general, and he can just become a better player in general. But let's wrap up today's show talking about how the media is now perceiving the Steelers, as it seems like something has changed over the past week and a half, uh, basically since the Jalen Ramsey trade. But over the past week and a half, it has been really ramping up. More and more people, analysts, are predicting the Steelers to make the playoffs and win a playoff game or even make it to the AFC championship game. I've seen now. Pretty crazy. More and more talks about these are going on TV. Uh, Mostly because of the thought process of Aaron Rodgers just being decent enough. We've been able to make the playoffs with horrible quarterback play in the previous 4 seasons, 4 or 5 seasons. If Aaron Rodgers can give us just decent to good quarterback play, we should be in the playoffs again. This defense, once again, it's going to be competing to be the best defense in the league with this revamped secondary. I really have high hopes for it. We're going to be hold a lot of teams below point totals. We just gotta, as an offense, hang around till the end of the game. Been the game plan for years now. Hang around till the end of the game and try to attack in those final couple minutes and pull something off like we always do and get wins that way. But it's weird. I was not expecting. The media usually hates on the Steelers all season long, so it is interesting to see that the media trying to throwing a little love our way, thinking we could actually overperform than where we were projected. Where I mean, Vegas still has us at 8.5 wins. The overs being slammed right now by the public because we always are above a winning record. So for the media to think we're gonna overperform. They're on all our sides as fans right now. That the Steelers have a great chance because of this defense, because of the veteran quarterback. We know he won't make the mental errors. Hopefully, we don't truly know, but hopefully, since he's been in the league so long, since he's been such a great all-time quarterback, we know he won't make those mental mistakes out there. But that has been it from Steelers Latest. I've been your host, Cole Denis, and I will see you tomorrow.